SummerSlam 2025 was not just another wrestling event. It was a massive, two-night spectacle. For the first time ever, the biggest party of the summer unfolded over two incredible evenings. The chosen venue was the enormous MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This stadium has hosted Super Bowls and WrestleManias, so it was the perfect place for a historic SummerSlam. The WWE Universe showed up in record numbers, packing the stands with roaring energy. Over 160,000 fans filled the stadium across both nights, creating an electric atmosphere that could be felt around the world. Every cheer and every boo echoed through the New Jersey air, making it clear this was something special. Adding to the glamour and excitement was the celebrity host, Cardi B. The Grammy-winning superstar brought her unique style and energy to the event. She was more than just a host, she was part of the show. Cardi B introduced key matches, interacted with the superstars, and even got involved in some of the ringside action. Her presence made SummerSlam feel like a major cultural event, not just a wrestling show. The combination of a massive live crowd and a global celebrity host set the stage for an unforgettable weekend. It was a clear statement from WWE that SummerSlam had reached a new level of entertainment and spectacle. The scale of the event was truly breathtaking. From the giant entrance stage with its dazzling video screens to the fireworks that lit up the sky, everything felt larger than life. WWE pulled out all the stops to make sure this two-night extravaganza would live in memory for years to come. The decision to expand SummerSlam to 2 nights allowed for more matches, more stories, and more moments for the fans to enjoy. This new format gave superstars more time to shine and allowed rivalries to build to epic conclusions. The entire weekend felt like a festival celebrating professional wrestling. Fans from all over the globe traveled to be part of this historic occasion. They wore their favorite superstars' merchandise and held up signs with passionate messages. You could see the excitement on every face in the crowd. For those who couldn't be there in person, the event was broadcast live around the world. In the United States, fans tuned in on Peacock. Internationally, the show was available on Netflix, bringing the action to a massive global audience. This made it easier than ever for everyone to witness the drama, the athleticism, and the history being made at SummerSlam 2025. Night 1 of SummerSlam kicked off with a match that had the entire wrestling world talking. CM Punk challenged Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was a brutal, hard-hitting contest between two of the best in the business. Punk, the beloved anti-hero, gave it everything he had against the dominant champion, the Ring General. After a grueling battle, CM Punk finally hit the go-to-sleep and pinned Gunther to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. The crowd erupted in a deafening roar as Punk held the title high, a moment many thought they would never see again. It was a truly emotional victory. However, the celebration was cut short in the most dramatic way possible. As CM Punk was soaking in the cheers, Seth freaking Rollins' music hit. Rollins, the Senior Money in the Bank, sprinted to the ring with his briefcase in hand. He cashed in his contract on the exhausted new champion. Before Punk could even react, Rollins delivered a devastating stomp. The referee counted to 3, and just like that, Seth Rollins was the new World Heavyweight Champion. The stadium was filled with a mix of boos and stunned silence. Rollins had stolen the spotlight and the title, creating one of the most shocking moments in SummerSlam history. The surprises didn't stop there. Night 1 also featured a chaotic fatal 4-way match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. The champions, #DIY, defended their titles against 3 other top teams. Media Group, DIY Tag Team entering ring, DIY defending tag team titles added stock, added distribute _equally. 1. The champions, #DIY 2, Team 2, 3, Team 3, 4. The newly formed team of Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin. The action was fast and furious, with bodies flying everywhere. In a shocking turn of events, the newly formed team of Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin managed to isolate Johnny Gargano. They used their incredible power to secure the pinfall and become the new tag team champions. Their victory sent a message to the entire tag team division. A new force of nature had arrived and was ready to dominate. Celebrity involvement also added to the fun of Night 1. Logan Paul, who was never far from the spotlight, teamed up with LA Knight in a special tag team match. Their opponents were the cocky duo of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. The match was full of high-flying moves and entertaining moments. Logan Paul proved once again that he has natural talent inside the squared circle. In the end, Louisiana Knight hit his signature move, the BFT, to get the win for his team. The crowd chanted "Yeah" along with LA Knight, celebrating a popular victory that kept the energy in the stadium high. Night 2 was all about legacy, and no match embodied that more than John Cena versus the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. This was billed as Cena's final SummerSlam match, a passing of the torch moment. For weeks, Cena had talked about his respect for Cody, and how he represented the future of WWE. The match itself was a masterclass in storytelling. Both superstars traded their biggest moves, with the crowd hanging on every second. It was an emotional and respectful contest between two generations of WWE icons. Cena fought with all the heart that made him a legend, pushing the younger star to his absolute limit. In the end, Cody Rhodes managed to hit 3 consecutive crossroads finishers to defeat the 16-time world champion. It was a clean and decisive victory. After the match, John Cena raised Cody's arm in a powerful display of respect. He then took a moment to stand alone in the center of the ring, soaking in the thunderous applause from the grateful audience. Fans chanted, "Thank you, Cena," as he made his emotional exit. This match wasn't just about winning or losing, it was about solidifying Cody Rhodes' place as a top star and giving a true legend the farewell he deserved. The women's division also delivered incredible moments on Night 2. Naomi put her WWE Women's Championship on the line against the formidable Bianca Belair. This was a dream match between two of the most athletic women in WWE history. They pushed each other to new heights with incredible feats of strength and agility. Naomi used her unique glowing offense to keep the EST of WWE off balance. After a spectacular back-and-forth battle, Naomi hit her rear-view finisher to retain her championship. It was a huge victory that cemented her status as a fighting champion at the top of her game. Another major women's match saw Becky Lynch face off against her bitter rival, Rhea Ripley. This was not a wrestling match, it was a fight. Their rivalry had become deeply personal, and they held nothing back. The match was intense and physical from the opening bell. The man and mommy brawled all over the ringside area, using whatever they could find as a weapon. Becky Lynch showed her trademark resilience, refusing to quit no matter what Ripley threw at her. Ultimately, Lynch locked in the disarmor in the middle of the ring, forcing Ripley to tap out in a huge emotional victory for the Irish superstar. The grand finale of Night 2 was an absolutely wild tables, ladders, and chairs match for the World Tag Team Championships. The USOs, the Street Profits, and the New Day battled for the titles in a contest that was pure chaos. All 3 teams are legendary in their own right, and they put their bodies on the line for the gold. Ladders were bent, tables were shattered, and superstars flew through the air in death-defying spots. It was a car crash of a match in the best way possible, with each team coming within inches of victory multiple times. The crowd was on its feet for the entire spectacle. This SummerSlam was designed to be exciting for everyone, not just for hardcore wrestling fans. The event had something for all tastes. There was the high drama of Seth Rollins' cash-in. There was the emotional farewell for a legend like John Cena. There were celebrity appearances from people like Cardi B and Logan Paul, which brought in viewers from the world of pop culture. The non-stop action and incredible production value made it easy for anyone to get caught up in the excitement. It was a perfect entry point for new fans to see what modern WWE is all about. The 2-night format was a massive success. It allowed the big moments to breathe and gave fans more value for their money. Instead of rushing through a crowded card in one night, WWE created a weekend-long festival. Each night had its own main event and its own shocking surprises. This made both shows feel equally important. The atmosphere in MetLife Stadium was a huge part of the experience. The passion of over 160,000 fans created a soundtrack of cheers, gasps, and chants that made every match feel like the most important thing in the world. In conclusion, SummerSlam 2025 will be remembered as one of the greatest events in WWE history. It broke attendance records, delivered unforgettable matches, and created moments that will be replayed for years. From CM Punk's short-lived triumph to John Cena's final bow, the event was packed with compelling stories. It was a perfect blend of athleticism, drama, and pure entertainment. Whether you watch wrestling every week or just tune in for the big events, SummerSlam 2025 was a must-see show that proved why WWE is the king of sports entertainment. It truly was the biggest party of the summer.